Hello and welcome everyone. Hope you're doing really, really well. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm a bit late. Been a bit of a busy evening, and to be fair, I wasn't sure I was going to stream tonight. Due to the kind of current cost of living in the UK at the moment, I haven't actually put any heating on in this room, so it's actually really cold. So I'm wearing a jumper. So I'm wearing a funky, snazzy jumper to kind of keep myself warm. Should be all right. The heater's on a bit now, so it should hopefully warm through, but we'll find out. But I'm back with some more Horizon Zero Dawn, trying to get some more of this done. I'm enjoying it, and like I said, after the end of the last episode, the storyline's kicked on a lot, so I'm really looking forward to finding out what's going to happen next. So yeah, if you're new to the stream and you want to kind of catch up on where things are, let me know. Otherwise, we'll crack on into it. We're kind of getting into the final stages, I think. So we'll find out where we are. See where I am. Let me see what I remember what I was doing. Yeah, so basically we got this return to Sunfall was our objective. I don't think there's massively much to do around here. I could make a little detour. There's a fire. There's one here. There's no real point. Yeah, we'll just keep heading in the right direction for now. Need to pick up some more healthy stuff, but that's about all. Fire, so I don't need that one. The rabbit, but I'll leave the rabbit, you know. Another rabbit there, I could possibly try and get him. Oh, sugar. Oof. Good job we did that, because I would not have realised he was there. At least the sun's come up now, which is something. There's quite a few bits in here to dodge, so... He sort of knows I'm here, but doesn't know where I am, necessarily. Not going to get quite what I wanted from him, but... still. Well, let's just head west. All these things are likely to spot me.
Brew that up later.
I thought it was a health one, it's not. Jesus, like loads of stuff, nothing useful. We help. Slightly better. I wanted full health, but never mind. Just cheating, don't you think?
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of Carja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Luckily they don't necessarily look unhappy to see me, so that's something. Side questy person, so let's go and talk to the side questy person first. Hello.
I shudder to think what sort of work the savages have been doing for Bahavas.
She's very pale. Is she unwell?
Yes. She's a fighter, but the fever on her won't lift. It only burns hotter. Her name is Shiana, my sister.
Isn't there anyone in Sunfall who can help?
We're refugees. We know our place. And there's only one healer in the territory. He's... difficult. His soul is in shadow.
His soul is in shadow.
Galiv. That's him. He's very clever, but he has little care for people. Perhaps the desert scoured it all away.
Sounds lovely, doesn't he?
Perhaps he was always like that. Either way, I know he won't help us.
Well, I'll see about that. Where would I find him?
Last I heard, he was patching up soldiers at Blazon Arch. Another border battle. Shh.
Okay, let's have a look, see how far away that is then. Oh, that's a Project Dawn's facility over there. Can't see that one. Well, not have activated it. Where is that on the map? It's quite a long way south. There's I think I'll do the main quest, and then I'll possibly come back to that one in a minute. Stick to what we've got to do.
I'll keep the moon from your brow.
Haven't you noticed all the empty tents?
Is that
It's like people are just vanishing.
that is a dead person? I think just doesn't look right. Am I wrong? That's his sister. Either way, didn't quite look right, did it? Fly crate. Oh, wow, there's like... Okay, I'm wrong then. There's just lots of dead people. I see dead people. Yeah, there's like literally like loads of dead people. Really weird.
My family is starving. God will have...
Soldiers being trained over there. Are they going to let me through?
Temptation, heresy. Not even Uthid.
Yep, look alright.
Whatever work the mercenaries are doing, at least Kaja don't have to debase ourselves with it.
Things to pick up. Supply crate.
Strolling through herds
And
of
trader.
machines
Cool, I'll
without
get rid of some
care.
stuff for the trade.
I'll miss the tranquility.
Hello, Mr. Merchant. Right, let's sell you some stuff. Oh, you're not gonna take wood, you never do. I can probably get rid of that. Multiple stuff again. Plenty of chill water. Yeah, I think I've got quite a few of these things, so I'll get rid of some things I've got multiple of. Loads of metal burns, haven't I? No shell? No idea. Get rid of those, make some money. And whether there's anything to buy, it'll be a free treasure box. Do you like my freebies? And yeah, I think I'm alright for most of the other stuff for the minute. If there's any weapons I can get. Oh, some better bows and stuff now. There are definitely some better bows. Got the Shadow Hunter bow. Might need to start thinking about upgrading some of this stuff. Maybe not quite yet, but I haven't got half the stuff for most of it. I can get the Shadow Tripcaster. That's all I can get. I have got the. I could get the Shadow Sling. Shadow Blast Sling. Yeah, I think the Shadow Sling is what I want. The Blast Sling doesn't look that good, does it? Yes, Shadow Sling might be good. I'll pick up some bits. We'll get that. Equip that then. In that one. And I could get the Shadow Tripcaster. I've got loads of things, so. Yeah, so I haven't got a sawtooth heart. I can pick one of those up. Would be useful if it sort of gave you the option to buy those bits back. It was like if he had them, you could trade for them. Right, let's get rid of some of these weapons then, so I can get rid of that. I can probably actually dismantle it for more shards. Yeah, let's dismantle stuff instead. Nope, wrong button. That one. So yeah, I'm not using the Kaja Hunter bow because I've got the better one, so I can get rid of that. Oh. Won't let me do. I can only sell them. Right, okay. Scrap that idea, I'm going to have to sell them. Sorry. So the Hunter bow, yeah, because I've got the other Hunter bow, so that's fine. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. And that, potentially.
Uthid owes us an explanation.
Put some mods on these then. What have I got? That one's quite good because that gives me fire damage and healing. Not as much damage though. really does damage them. What's that one then? 45 fire. So I've got some really good stuff here. Some choices. I think I was going to go for the overall things because I'm thinking the handling's not necessarily that important because I don't tend to use it kind of in battle that I like that. But let's do that one maybe, although is that a waste because it hasn't got corruption on it. One second, let me go to the other weapons. What have I got? This one. Could you benefit from... so you can't use corruption anyway, so... That one's definitely good. Damage and freeze, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to do that one. That covers all bases, that one does. Oh, so I've got some handling ones at the bottom actually. I do use freeze quite a lot. Just put on, so that's fine. Could go mega fire. Let's check this one again. Can I do handling on this one? I have got handling on this one. Right, okay. There's no point using freeze, that's a waste of a freeze. That's really not very good for there, is it? It's got 24 handling, but that's just a bit crap. Well, I can use that one, gives me 11 handling and damage and stuff anyway. I'm going to use that one. And then I'm going to do Mega Fire. And a pretty heavy shock one. Cool. I've done ice freeze on that one, so I want to do a fire really. Go handling again. Yeah, that's the good one. I'll use that one. Cool. Marvelous.
Trusted him.
Oh, cutscene. Yeah, it's another thing I don't think I've beaten yet.
The submarine. Proud troops. I'm sure they missed it.
Whoa, what the hell? How'd you dodge that thing? Be interesting to find out later, isn't it? Because one would suspect I'm going to need to know that.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the network or not?
In theory, all should be well. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
And rob them. That was another one I spotted, wasn't it? Was that one over there? Something over there.
I suppose there's nothing so strange about old men dying. Still, grandfather.
That thing does sound really mean, doesn't it?
Secret assignment.
Can I go this way? Probably not. Hello. Please don't kill me. Step in my circle. Alright, some boxes. Let's open these quickly then. Where's the boxes? Oh, I still can't get up this. Oh, I can. But the first one anyway. There's like those detonation things. Detonation blast trap. I'm gonna have to use loads of them. I've got tons of them. Tons and tons and tons of them. Oh, I can actually get some more stuff now. Oh, fire. Cool. Some more stuff to use now. Cool. I am in a very cold, man. Yes, Green, I am very cold. How are you? Welcome in, though. I'm glad to see you. More boxes to play with. Ooh, okay. Outfit weave. How many skill points have I got? I've got 4. Haven't used them yet. Okay. That's interesting. Strong strike. That's one thing I was considering, actually. Quiet sprint. Nah, not that bothered about that one. Double shot. Again, not that interested. Critical hit plus. That could be useful. Spear attacks are more dangerous. That's good. Doubles the capacity of the medicine pouch. These inventory slots by 20%. That's good, but I don't think I need that right now. And local. Yeah, I think I'd probably go for one of these ones, the strong strike or the critical hit plus. But I'll leave it. Let's see how we get on, and then we can go there. Well, there was an outfit weave thing. Where'd that be?
That's what she said.
Indeed, that's what she said. Hello, Mrs. Matt. Pop the heating on. I have got the heating on. Just whether or not it's actually that warm in here is a different matter. I said I didn't think I was going to stream, but I decided I would because I need to play this game and finish this game. Because otherwise, I don't think I'm ever going to get it done. It's the simple thing. I just don't think I'm ever going to get it done. I don't think I can do much more with my outfits, really. You can swap things out. That's interesting. Haven't got any which really kind of boost everything. Takes a big hit. I think that's pointless. Stealth weave. Do you think stealth weave's a bit pointless? You resist what range attacks could be useful for me. Nothing which is kind of like boosting a lot of me though, is there? No, I'll leave it as is. Until I get a better, see if I can get some better stuff, but at the moment, I'm happy.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Sorry, doesn't he yelled at me? Yeah, we'll go cost a fortune. Need a blanket and a coat. It's Baltic in there. I have got the heater on. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I can turn it off in a minute.
Let's see you gawk when we finally retake Meridian.
I'm not sure whether it's affecting the rest of the world or just the rest of Europe or what. But yeah, the UK fuel charges have gone absolutely nuts recently. They've gone like proper bonkers.
I'm all for it.
Where are you? In my man cave.
By the glory of the sun revealed, behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
I thought he was older than that, right? So, is it this guy?
Edaman does as the sun glared down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think?
Are many, and so provoke the ire of the
Love your
sun in
hair.
full blaze.
Stop flirting with her.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to
infiltrate the
chat,
citadel
little
and
huntress.
assassinate
The green
one true
tent down
king,
in Shadowside.
but he refused to
I'll be waiting.
surrender when discovered
Kinda busy.
and fled.
Yeah, my games room's in the garage.
Demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see
Go
me
forth then,
while there's still time to save
and
him.
do the will of the sun.
So,
So Europe's capped at 5%, and the rest of us, yeah.
You've got to be kidding.
not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
But the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy.
Dangerous if
It makes quite an impression.
I can talk to people though, whether I want to talk to these people or not.
With Uthid gone,
This guy's cool, isn't he? Look at him.
less safe.
Yeah, so that's for conversation, why not?
Cooks kill us. If any song's been written about you,
Maybe. How about you?
only laments. We're the enders of songs. Machine spirit or man spark. We stop them all.
Ah, charming.
Warmth is for weakness.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
barrel
the
of
was
laughs.
old enough to catch your death from chill.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
The ceasefire? It's a nice idea. There's gotta be more to this.
Ah, no, Aloy. Oh god, Aloy. Suicidal Aloy. How can I get up from here? Can't I? Okay, I'm kind of a bit stuck. How do I climb back up again? I can obviously climb. I can climb on this rock. And this rock. And where do I go from here? I think screwed myself now. I mean, I can go back this way, I think. Well, it looks like it, kind of. Yeah. You kind of screwed yourself then.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Right, I did kind of go the right way in the end. Ah. Oh, a minute.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. No. It's very important.
Oh, you're
that you
39
hear
to keep me
about
warm.
this.
Yes, it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Hey, it does that does sort of lead me to think this could be end game, because that's what normally a kind of you're going to go in and not be able to come back out again. I'm going to risk it. I know there's some other things to do around the world, but I'm going to just get on with it and risk it. Oh, I could go and talk to her potentially. No, let's. I'm just going to go. I'm going for it. I'm going for it.
I'm heading down.
I kind of need to get through the game, so.
Trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the Earth were laid bare. I suspect you'll have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
You missed a giveaway. No, you didn't.
Profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
All lies, all lies.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you.
Alright, thank you for dropping in, Mrs. Matt. Catch you soon. Matt won a free 39 tickets of your bank account. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, mate.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than
We
I
would have figured that the door will close after us, but probably maybe not now, but I'd figure. Okay, there's a data point thing. We're here. We're here.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Gonna scan see if there's anything else to pick up. I know this is data point in front of me, so let's watch this or listen to this, whatever this is going to be. Another incident. Oh god, okay. So, from lounge staff to admin, another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as a staff we serve on the front line. We're tired of being neglected. As we've already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish for example, security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. I suppose if the world had like just thought this is it, this is our chance, this is all we can do, I might get a bit angry. Oh, we need support too. From reception staff to admin. Reception staff continue to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Zero Dawn candidates. Okay. Many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum we need human translators, the Langbots are not sufficient. Mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these emails. Yeah, I suppose a lot of people probably got turned up here not really knowing what the hell was going to happen. And we don't know what's going to happen, so...
A smaller room.
A waiting room, obviously. Okay, there's a few bits around here. Try and get as much lore as I can for you. I think it's just the one... I don't want to call them Pokedexes, but they're not. Restock or else. Lounge staff to admin. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varieties, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time, no tempest in a teapot, or steep demand jokes, okay? Some people just don't understand the pressures and the strains, and what a good cup of tea will do.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
Wow, okay, we're going to find some stuff out in a minute, people. Okay, soundproofing. Lounge staff to admin. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Oh god, okay, so the presentation's not going to be a happy one. Are we braced for this, people? Are we braced for it? Because this is going to be heavy, man. I think this is going to be interesting.
Holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Guess I want to stand in the middle. Oh, here we go. Okay, everyone pay attention. This is big plot point.
Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh plague.
And it's not going to be.
If Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a super weapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
I saw this coming.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle.
We have got a plan.
Why?
I'm thinking cryosleep.
One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Yeah, I predicted that. That's not new information to me. I actually kind of thought that was coming.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
We can save the planet.
It could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
You're right. Like I said, I suspect it was something like cryosleep. Whether or not she was creating the code in the background while everyone, like a number of people, were asleep. It's all I can think of. Maybe we've got to the point now where we are the age now to, or the time has passed, that we can sort it.
They got in through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place?
Tomb?
Something there, whatever that is. I'll read that. Oh, it's a listening one.
Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Oh, sorry, I just stopped those.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
Oh, God's sake, you got to stay in it.
Environmental scientist.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
I think one of these is the other one. That one, maybe?
It is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor. Please.
Tell him Tom Pake wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
Doctor, please.
You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
They don't sound happy. There's going to be a lot of these, I think.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Shit.
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't understand kind of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did
I'm gonna die.
this and the lake of fire, bad on kind of sinful lifestyle. Speaking of which,
Tobacco, cigarette.
Wasn't quite what I was going for, but
price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too.
I have no idea what they were talking about.
Kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee, conflict cappuccinos.
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
That's annoying because I could climb up. I can climb up now.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs...
This guy sounds genuinely upset.
That first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
You got the dentist tomorrow. Oh, sorry, dude. Is it just a checkup, or...?
I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things? I know that there's already a lot to take in. In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm, the pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible, but it really cannot be stopped. Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die? We're going to be able to answer some of these questions. I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me. You were brought here because of your skill set. No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling cryo. I'm definitely thinking cryo sleep. Because they've got some people who are obviously directly helpful because they can, you know, they did the coding on the robots and this, that, and the other. So those sort of make sense. Doing that for the here and now, and the coding of trying to sort out, you know, to kind of get over the robots. And then you've got other people like, you know, who've got knowledge in history and literature and things like that, which will obviously help to remember what was before. So anyway, let's read this one. Councillor Guidelines. For debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for extreme mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarise yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the Swarm, Appendum B1, and feasibility of maintaining life in orbit, lunar or undersea structures, Addenda C1, C2, C3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Yeah, I was going to say, people might try and kill themselves based on that. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Know that in real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are, and it's data corrupted. Man. Heavy stuff. Right, I am gonna take some time here, guys, because I am gonna try and walk around and try and find everything we can find, because I think this is really important.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are
Ew.
you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
I call him dead.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes.
It is.
With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Harris said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate.
What is left?
See, I still reckon they're cracking the code. But their goal was to buy themselves 50 years.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since 57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
It's from everybody. Everyone at this point was probably doing the same thing. They're trying to think whatever you've got planned is futile. You know, you're not going to get anywhere. This isn't going to work. This is, you know, that's basically what they're all saying. It's like, you can't do this. This is insane. It's stupid. You're not going to get any success. You know, you've kind of, you know, you've burnt all those bridges basically. But hopefully through this next door, we're going to find out some more answers.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh, here we go.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but
It hasn't done that though.
conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world, and most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So has everything happened apart from it sorting out the code? Is that what Hades is?
Destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what
I
happened
don't
to
think
that?
the cycle's been completed.
Confused as you are.
I think Hades is the last of the old code of the Pharaoh plague. And that's why it recognises you as Elizabeth and it wants to basically destroy you before you can complete it. There's obviously something which hasn't happened. Not a lot, but something. Make your selection. Oh, you are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Jesus, okay. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. So 1, participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project outcome is uncertain. You'll be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week, which is a shit ton of hours. And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium, sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. I think that's one of the things we went in right at the beginning, I think. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you'll be confined indefinitely. You'll be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Yeah, I cannot say that word. Basically, irreversible, basically. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who do not wish to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Yeah, basically, in 18 months' time, we'll let you out, but basically, you're going to die anyway. Medical euthanasia. Gee, so basically, you either participate, you get detained, and then you die, or you die now. Wow, okay. The information you've just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counsellor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. My word. Okay, so just to reiterate, guys, basically, you've got 3 choices. So they can basically come for the purpose they're here for, so help get everything completed, and I'm assuming is the nicer way of doing it. At least you will die knowing you've done something constructive. Indefinite detention is basically you sit in a jail cell because I can't let you out in case you tell everyone to stop fighting, or you basically choose to be killed then and there. So basically, I mean, you'd like to hope that most people would go for participation, but wow, that's a lose situation. Okay, that's a heavy thing to read. Right, let's make sure I'm not missing anything else in this little area before I go on. Is that on that one down here? Oh, another one. Councillor's Guidelines 2. For debriefing after presentation 2. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of the councillor. Confirmation for candidates that they were selected due to their skill set and accomplishments. Emphasise that a dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasise the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that, while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Selberg's presentation as many times as they wish and allow access to supplementary articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process this documentation. A significant minority of candidates were elected from medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period during which counsellors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasise that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanised against her or his will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision data corrupted. But yeah, basically they can't reverse it after that period. My god. My god. So yeah, difficult period for everybody. Oh, there's another one over here.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves they weren't cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing.
I like this guy.
A better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard.
This guy was involved in the Pharaoh robots, but not in a bad way. He kind of was involved, but he was just driven by the main dude, by Pharaoh, basically.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock? You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Wow, she opted for that. But apparently they're getting themselves 100 years. Is that right? I didn't get that.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Medical wing
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my old man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
Can't leave.
That's not possible.
Do you not listen?
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What did you... You know... Get your hands off me!
That went well. Well, I think that's what they said they gave her 48 hours because everyone is going to, or you know, at least majority of people, pick up stranded shackles. Oh man, that shackles. Oh, not nice. But people are going to react badly. You know, you're basically being told that. What's in here? You're basically being told that you're going to die. This is the situation. You're going to die. The world's doomed, but you can possibly save everything. And that's the thing. A lot of people either won't believe it, or you know, there's denial, and there's. It's the is it 5 or 7 stages of mourning? I can't remember. It's basically the same sort of thing, isn't it? You know, you have kind of denial, you have anger, so on. It's not, as we go through, it's not getting any better. It's getting worse and worse rather than better and better. Let's check I'm not going to miss anything.
Intruder! Get her!
Come on, man.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Bullshit.
Let this impale me!
Oh, something useful I can use against these guys. I haven't got anything particularly much better to use against them, particularly. Ow! Wall! Get off the wall! My health isn't great. Can I craft some health? Potions. 2. Well, better than nothing, I guess. Yeah, kind of stuck at the bottom end of the corridor is not particularly helpful. Not sure if these do me any favours, I don't know. Oop. Oh, alright, okay, that does help me, sort of. Oh, shit! Hello. I'm so gonna die. Well, health will be useful right now. Oh, I guess, yeah, sneaky is an option, which I didn't do.
I hashed it out with them, what the point of Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness. For there to have been all this and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you. Counselor said I might change my mind. I told him that he didn't know me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future on offer. I'm an outdoors man. Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobe anyway.
I'm meant to be going that way, so let's scooch around and have a look around these areas. Hopefully, there's a wall. Hopefully I can get most of these things.
I'll find a use for you.
It's interesting how they've made it so different people handle it differently. I think it's really interesting.
An expression on the grandest scale, but there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I find this game quite poignant because I do feel a little bit like we seem to have so little respect for our planet. We really do. So yeah, it kind of gets me a little bit because I'm just like, we're not anywhere near this level yet, but we could be closer than we think.
Back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them, but maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor. Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Now your day was it, little sweet pea. Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
I like this dude. I like him. His attitude's good.
Power's down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
Let me raid everything first. Go and grab his stuff. Don't really want his gun though. Just checking there isn't any that I'm missing particular. Right, okay. So these banks of stuff over here. I'm half expecting to find some nasty dudes. Hello, nasty dudes. Hey, nasty
Here we go.
dude.
Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Yeah, let's read all this stuff first.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
She just said that. Question is, where is it? Upstairs somewhere.
Any time.
Oh, night, Mrs. Matt. Thank you for dropping in. Have a good sleeps. I can't figure out how to get it. Probably back this way. Maybe. Maybe I can do this one. Let's just do a couple of these while I'm here then. So, right, that one is left, up, left, down, right.
Done. I should check the door nearby.
I'm gonna be a while probably. We go for at least another hour, maybe a bit longer than that. I'm going up.
Found one. Looks intact. That should do the trick.
So
Now
up,
let's get that door open.
left, down. So bad they're going to get into a fight in a minute. Right up. Should just be this one. Right, isn't it? Up, left, down, right up. Oh, it's upside down. So wait a minute, that'll be down then. Sorry. Down. Then left, yeah. Then up. Did say it was upside down. Then right, then down. That's right, and that should be down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
I want to. All gonna end up so bad. Oh, I genuinely think this is gonna end up going really, really badly.
Can't carry more.
Oh shit, guy.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Might be able to take these guys out one at a time, potentially. And come back. Going. Yes, I think him. Actually. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad now. Yeah, it's getting a little bit warmer in here. Got a little electric heater. Actually, I'll turn it off actually, because I'll get in trouble otherwise. To the dude I want to try and get. Oh shit, they're all going to see me. Shit. Problem, they're all going to see me.
Come out wherever you are.
That was quite good. It did quite well then. Some more at the top though. Shit, here we go. More.
Quietly.
A corpse!
There's loads of them. Yeah, it looks like there's only 2 of them who walk. Basically on this left hand side might be the best place for him, so I think that guy's facing that way. He'll see me at the top though. Oh god, don't come this way.
Don't mind me.
I got a dead body over here.
Just notice it now? Yep. They're good these guys, because they've just literally just spotted some dead bodies now. Come on, turn around and go back on yourself. No, other way. Come on, turn around and go back on yourself. Be the one who walks over that point. Hopefully he will be, and he'll go kaboom boom in a minute. I'm hoping. That worked. I got several of those as well, so let's pick another one up. I got one heavy at the bottom is the one I really want to take out.
Still sniffing around.
They're up there, so they're not going to do a lot. They're not going to see me up there, so I can hide long enough down here. I'm not worried about them. I don't think they're going to hit me. Don't think they're going to make it to hit me from there. Possibly, anyway. They're pretty much getting bored of me quite quickly, so that's good. They should go back to being asleep in a minute. And take up the heavy dude. Should be okay. Oh, he's facing my way all of a sudden. I thought he was facing the other way a minute ago. Hopefully we'll change direction. If not, I might have to tempt it. I might have to coax him.
Stay on your toes.
Turn around and face the other way. Okay, so there's these two guys above my head, really. Can I get up there? Not sure how I get up there. And how do I get up that way? Can I go through that hole? Maybe I can go through that door over there. I figure I must be able to go this way, but not sure. Yeah, unless I'm going completely nuts and I can't see what where I need to go. Guess we have a long-range battle then, I guess.
That's the last of them.
Oof.
Structural failure. Repeat.
Or not.
Hello, big boy.
Great. I'm gonna get this heavy, but please go away. Hey Junius, it's too cool. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh shit, there's several heavies here. I'm so dead. Run, Aloy, run! Ah, bugger. No. Damn it. Run away.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Oh, man. Is this game hard? To me is easy. Oh, showing off now. Showing off. I suppose some people found this game very easy. I found it fairly challenging throughout.
I'll tuck that
But
away.
again, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a fantastic gamer. I'm okay, I guess. I found it a decent challenge though. I've not felt necessarily overwhelmed by it.
No space.
Yeah, I think the thing that I found the hardest is probably has been the heavies. The heavies have pretty much messed me up throughout this game. Right, please say there's nothing else, no one else in here. Be nice. Going to be on for April for on PS4. Cool.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True.
I think Hades has got something to do with it.
10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, a Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
I live near Birmingham. That's where I live. Read this one. So Elizabeth Sobek to Margot Shen. Full steam ahead, Margot. If I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. Have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry core and the Foundry site selection plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Aomid Akilo before you finalise the silo inventories. First task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the tower should be accounted for in the inventory plan. I got those cool things like Bob and Tim and things like that, you know. All these really long names. So I don't know, were these things that they built or mock-ups? Simulation results, okay. From Margot to Elizabeth. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they seem almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss. And not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil records too. References to megafauna in some of her designs, so cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. So yeah, it's almost like, yeah, that's true actually. It does look like she's sort of gone through history and kind of gone, well, this was cool from history and this was cool from history, and, you know, kind of built things based on that. It's pretty clever and quite cool. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm kind of getting a little bit sidetracked. Like I said, this seems to be an area where there's...
I've seen these shapes before, in cauldrons.
But of course, the birthing places of Gaia's machines.
There's something over here. I don't know if I've tried this one. Nope. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I think it's safe to say that the machines that are currently in the world have been created by Gaia, but there's the corruption, which is what she hasn't sorted and she hasn't eradicated. Whether or not that was an oversight or whether that's just because something hasn't happened right, I'm definitely going with the something hasn't happened right. It's okay, you can find more stuff like that. Yeah, there's seems to be a lot of stuff to pick up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why it's there. It's to make you sidetracked. And I just found, the only thing I'd say is I did find at the beginning of this game that it was quite slow on giving you that sort of information. It has sort of got better recently. Can I not do that one from this side of the window? Yeah. Okay, I must be able to go around then. Aha.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Ah, that's why, because that's obviously that's obviously last bits.
Careful now.
Hate the heavies. Hopefully I won't die. Right, so, oh god, there's going to be some data points to listen to. I knew there was going to be.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective
collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebadji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the
So I was watching to make sure nothing was attacking me from behind.
cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries.
What? Yeah. Why did no one get the information?
English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system.
I'm playing on a PS5. I'm on a PS5.
Which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Read this one. Tamina to Elizabeth. And the winner is Encapsulated DNA. Over the past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions. Magnetic, optical, quantum, even that eternity tech that fast was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated DNA will easily hold the 400 plus zettabytes you're projecting for Apollo. There are still many details to finalise, of course. To start with, we need to select the inertia material on which we'll embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed relinquencies. Okay, that will keep the DNA at least minus 18 degrees C for 1,000 years plus. As long as I assure you that I didn't factor into my decision, may I confess that I deem it entirely fitting, indeed propitious, that we will be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. It's not just ironic, but heroic. Life as the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. In any case, much to do. Until next time, peace be with you. You've not been able to get a PS5. Yeah, a lot of people have really struggled. I'll be honest, I got fairly lucky. I got a pre-order and obviously got hold of the pre-order without, no problem. A lot of people really struggled, and they continue to struggle. I don't know when that's going to be sorted, to be fair. Just loads of things in the world just seem to be in a really bad place at the moment. Over the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from the far zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. Physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. World history, cultural data and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricular development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia Personally, I find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. It's so fascinating, all this. This is just so fascinating. Right, I've got to get out here. Market seed. I think I want to try and distract this dude into here. Okay, so heavy over there on the warpath. Can I get anywhere from here? Like get a higher ground or... Higher ground up there where that dude is could be useful, but... I don't know if I can get this dude to do something silly.
If I bring her back, maybe Helis will let me keep her scalp.
My chance was to get him then. Damn it.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
I've just noticed I can do. Oops.
Something over here.
They're still looking.
Let's hide from it. Nothing to see here, people. Nothing to see. You saw nothing.
That's right. No one here.
So we can get a stone again. I must have walked past that guy's corpse. Blissfully unaware of it. So, kind of want to get him. I don't really hate the heavies, so I want to try and do something with these heavy dudes. Is there a heavy anywhere? Be him. Going anywhere? Hey, Mr. Heavy. He also got lost because that doesn't seem like his walking path. Or maybe he's going back to it now.
win that away.
He's definitely the one I want to take out. Oh, another heavy there by the look of it. Sniper, that's okay. It's the heavy here I want to take.
Let's do this.
The shadow. I lost her.
We're gonna heavy.
I give up. The shadow doesn't reveal all. You will perish.
The last of them. Alone once more.
It wasn't very good either. But anyway, I like to be crap. It's my style. Oh, I've got a health potion. That's useful. Let's use the health potion. Sort of alive a bit more. Do I leave any health anywhere? Okay, actually, 1 second. Did I miss anything in that room? I don't think I did. Maybe it's...
A three-headed monkey!
Hey, Jess. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Which news is that? Was that the Monkey Island one? I've already oh, hello. Yes, Return of Monkey Island is coming. I'm very excited.
Only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again. I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no.
Oh, I found out what Hades is then.
Is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing.
So did Gaia think that she made a mistake and she hasn't?
Misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocating. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh Titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Was there a problem with the code again and it just went rogue? I'm looking cold today, Jess, is what's actually happening. I'm looking pretty cold. Because I'm in my garage, or my games room, which is in my garage, and because of the escalating cost of electricity, I haven't heated it, so it's pretty cold in here. I had the heat on for a little bit. Yeah, it's not definitely not the warmest room out here. Hello. Hello, cat. There you go, world. See my cat. Meow. If you're new and you haven't realised, I've got 3 darling little pussycats, and this one is always very, very noisy. Meow to you too, yeah. Do him. I would pick her up, but she doesn't like. She's one of the 3 that doesn't like being picked up. The other 2 aren't too bad, but this one just doesn't like being picked up. She'll wriggle. She'll jump on my lap. So if I let her jump up, she'd let you jump on my lap. But then she'd probably end up clawing my legs to smithereens. Anyway, let's read this. So it's from Travis Tate, was the guy kind of earlier. To Elizabeth. Oh, okay, Jess. I hope you have a good day in the office tomorrow. So take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon. I am very late, so I do appreciate it. So thank you for dropping in. Did you get a shout out? I don't know. Did it auto shout out? I thought it did. Did it auto shout out? It should have done. No, it probably didn't. I'll do your shout out. If I can spell your name. And please go and jump in and follow Jessie. She's awesome. God, that was the shortest clip known to man, that was. Okay, so colour me confounded, Lizzie. Bashcore, anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore is straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialised razzle dazz. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a litre of Cetarum runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mum's grave, and she was religious. Nah, that ain't Bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classical metal, 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grinds, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen, or heck, just come within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no Bashcore you'll see, or hear rather. The screech that rends the air and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor and walls and ceiling, swallowing you up like you was Jonah trapped in a gullet of gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal. Might as well give up stimulants, choco malts, and industrial accident vids. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? No, I don't think so. Okay. Someone clipped me going, nah. Okay, riveting clip of Jess. Hades Protocol. Hey here, just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. Ah, just popped 3 blues. I finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. So basically what he's saying is there's like, you know, she's got overcooked it, undercooked it just right. That's what I think he's sort of saying here. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours of dead time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in stimulation because it was either too hard or too soft. Too hard and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel so Hades could take control, but with breaking her fingers, oh dear. So I wonder whether that's what's happened. It's broken her fingers and she can't get control again. Sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done its business, so I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, and Gaia only pretended to relinquish control. In simulation after simulation, Hades would take control of the terraforming system, reverse operations, and just have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Sneaky. I swear, ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep the life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on pretty strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are pretty strong. Yes, it's time to sleep and bed. I'll be back to it tomorrow. Alligators. So basically that's what's happened. Yeah. Whether or not Gaia thought... See, I don't know. Did Hades wrestle control? Or did Gaia relinquish control incorrectly and it actually work out okay? With what Hades has done, I think it's strong-armed her. I think it's forced her out. But I've been wrong once or twice before. Archive abuse. Okay. Demeanor to Travis. Copying in as Elizabeth. Mr. Tate, this mail contains Apollo archive submission. Your 666th submission in just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings re inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of acknowledged classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favourite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I have saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just 1, but all 16 instalments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Pasolini material has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art. 2, for clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for activists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You have freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, I know it when I see it. Thanks to you, I can now apply a single objective criteria. If Travis Tate submits it, it's obscene. Fair enough, you know, not bad. Accordingly, I have directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Oh dear. Although, I kind of say that sometimes you need to have some bad to show the good, but that's just me.
Looks like the only way onwards.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia
has subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the Alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem, to say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world. So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
Right, okay. So they were doing something with like genetic coding. I didn't really get most of that. So if anyone in chat's got a better explanation and can explain it, then please do. But I think that was only a little kind of slice on the top. So the exogenic chambers arrived 2 days ago. I spent the last 36 hours examining them and poring over technical documentation. They're a revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith in trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. In a single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, over the risk areas resolved. Before examining these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. If the rest of FZ's technology is at this level, well, a human colony around Sirius doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they can be resolved. I'm going to rest for a few hours and get back to it. Expect a fabrication plan within 48 hours. Okay. Oh, there's one of them.
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Not cryo then, okay. Basically they grew humans. Basically this is the Matrix. We're in the Matrix. Cradle Servitor Personae. Development of the artificial personae for Cradle Servitors, Nurturer, Disciplinarian, Healer continues at a good pace. We are targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. The stimulus-git-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer persona. I have also attached reports from an incident where a servitor running the mother persona intervened on a disciplinarian servitor's behaviour, a parental argument if you will. Amusing on first glance perhaps, but deeply concerning. I have attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings. Interrupted. Yeah, so basically they were kind of growing the human race. More and more of them. I wonder whether I think Elizabeth's going to be in here somewhere, isn't she? She's going to be in here somewhere. Cradle sealed. Successful seal before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Ping back from crucial systems is good. For a maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with the beaters over zygote selection, of course I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow in our future humans. We can all agree there is margin for refinement in future cradle populations. Donk. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Luthia 02 site inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. He's got one of the hardest ones to do, to sort of like make all this work. It's cool, man. I mean, the plan sort of make sense to me, because I'm like, you know, they had already screwed the planet, so the plan was to basically sort of wait it out in the background, and yeah, the code would sort itself, and they could take back the place.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I'm waiting for something nasty to happen. I'm positive that Hades is going to be here. Hades is going to do something nasty to me here. It has just that sort of feel to it. One second, I'm just going to see if I can craft some more health packs. Oh, it's a short answer to that one. Can't do a lot at all. That might be useful in this sort of current climate. I'm going to unlock that one because I definitely think that's going to work at the moment. Don't think most of these are going to be helpful to me. A quiet sprint I don't think is going to necessarily help. That would help if I could get the jump on them, but I don't think I'm going to get the jump on them all that much, so... Okay, am I going up or down? Probably. I can't believe this game took me so long to play, because I've absolutely adored it. Took ages though, I'll be honest. It took a long time for it to really click for me. Weirdly, it took me a good while for it to kind of really get going, which is a shame because I genuinely thought it was, you know, it was very good.
Looks like it used to hold something, some component that got removed.
Would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I have gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet,
I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
What's human-like empathy? Yeah, that was... it struggled to understand what it was feeling, but at the same time it's feeling what you'd expect it to.
You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see where we stand.
Elizabeth, I detect distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if it was all for nothing?
Elizabeth, extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
So it looks... That sounded awfully like they had a roadmap and things conspire to shorten it. Don't know how much by, but maybe a few tests weren't run maybe as in depth as you would otherwise like. So maybe that's why Hades managed to get a grip, get control. I think I want to go in there, but I'm going to listen to this one first.
Pure logic won't cut it, Ted. To pull this off, Gaia's going to need to have some skin in the game. It has to care.
What if it runs amok? Have we learned nothing from our mistakes?
Your mistakes, I think you mean?
All I'm saying is give it a kill switch.
She was just born, Ted. I'm not going to put a gun to her head while she's still in the cradle.
You talk like it's a child. What if it becomes a monster?
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
Of course, Gaia, go on.
I'm sorry to contradict you, but Mr. Farrow's argument is sound. At this point, the development of my psyche is not entirely predictable. To ensure preservation of life, a hardwired override is, I believe, a necessary safeguard.
There. Satisfied, Ted?
Jeez, Liz, just do what it says.
Did machines or Hades or something realise and turn her off? Did they use the kill switch? It's true. This is fast, getting really fascinating now. I'll find a way in. Me in. Can I just do it from here? Gotta get in there somehow. Ah, there we go. Pry open door. Figured there'd be an easy way in there. Ooh, Odyssey has failed. Okay. Well, Elizabeth to all Alphas, Odyssey has failed. All. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Father Zenith has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. So they did have a backup plan. They did have a backup plan. You got Chorizo and Gouda. You're happy. Good. You may have missed some stuff. Not sure where you were and what you listened to, but we may have figured out maybe what Hades is, why Hades has taken control and stuff. So I can let you know if you want, or you can catch up with it later. Charles Ronson to Elizabeth. Artemis status. It's coming along, Liz. I'm positive about it. Those words can still mean anything. Had my sleeves rolled up negotiating with frozen zoos for their samples. So many species trapped in ghoulish hologram dioramas suspended in what-ifs. More than 14,000 that went extinct before 2043. We started mapping out primary succession, selecting the pioneer organisms for a balanced and sustainable biosphere. Microorganisms and insects, rabbits and hawks, foxes and wolves. Thousands more that will have to wait their turn until our new generation can be entrusted with the duty of restoring them. They can return to the world that, this time, will understand the concept of conservation before it's too late. There's already been too many too lates. We lost a whole collection team during the swarm breakthrough in Myanmar. The samples we lost were, well, irreplaceable. But thanks to you, Liz, the circle of life will bend, not break. The Earth was a lifeless rock before, and someday it will be again. But not now, not like this, not on our watch. I mean, everyone seems to be talking like they like what she did. You know what I mean? You get the impression that they appreciated what she did.
Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so
You were grown.
There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
I think Gaia created you.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
That didn't go well.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh dear.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
Focus is
Until
gone.
you came along. When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and falls each day, those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
He's lovely.
Each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
But you knew it was wrong. That's not going to be it. I don't want to say anything about Rost. I'm going to say trying to bore me to death. I think I set the bloody bins out. No problem, no problem.
If you're gonna go on babbling like this all night, could you just kill me now?
Oh no, we're in no hurry, you and I. Not now.
Maybe some physical torture to distract me from your voice?
At that moment on the mountain, I aimed to kill you with dispatch, and yet did not. Why? This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men.
Got bullets around his neck. It's really weird.
I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're a puppet. I think that's the way to go. Right, just before I forget, I'm going to go through what. So I think that somehow, I don't know exactly why, but Hades took over from Gaia. Somehow forced control. And basically activated Gaia's kill switch. So basically blocked her out, so she couldn't get back control. But Gaia, in one last ditch sort of effort to sort of try and save herself, created Aloy, knowing that her genetic code would hopefully allow her to kind of gain access to everything, which is technically what it's done. This is why she's so important. This is sort of Gaia's last chance at sort of surviving. That's what I think.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings, a pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then open this cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial
Yeah, that big
animal.
rhino thing is what I'm going to be fighting in a minute.
Speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
The Nora cast me out at birth. You're not hurting me if you hurt them.
Really? Then it makes no difference one way or another. In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to.
I was hoping that might call his bluff a bit, but
Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile. So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Yep, we're going to be fighting something big.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this, I have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature join to one cause. Shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day.
There's a really good waxing.
Behold! Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your
His waxing regiment's really good.
How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our cause? Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Turan ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun, but it is mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die. Let her be the first of thousands!
Alright, I've got a feeling I'm going to die here, very definitely. For one, have I got any weaponry? And two, what the if I haven't got any weaponry, what am I going to do?
That thing without weapons. My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use its strength against it. That makes sense. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down. I
Ow.
don't take a behemoth's charge either. He's on the way. That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapons with it.
Damn it.
I should try luring the behemoth into the pillars.
Health.
He's coming.
Oh.
He's charging.
Yep. That was the wrong time to pick that item up.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you and good night.
I was right in the right. I had the right idea, just wrong execution. Oh shit.
Gotta get out of the way. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Really?
That did it. One more pillar and that platform will come down. And my weapon's wrapped.
Oh.
I wasn't built to take a behemoth's charge either. Getting ready to charge.
Where is he?
It's down.
Okay, so that's sort of a good start. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hey! Guess who got our weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target.
Right, I'm gonna have to read up on how I take this thing out. Don't promise what you can't deliver. Yes, very, very good advice. Right, it's a behemoth. Right, so no weaknesses of the body. Right, so basically I want to use tear against it, really. Use tear against it, that's fine. Big things have small beginnings.
Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with these lift attacks.
Oh shit. No, scenery. Oh. Ouch. Bugger.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Hopefully that's not going to be from right from the beginning.
Guess who got her weapons back? Now you're just a big dumb target. Come and get it! Those components on the sides of its head. They've got something to do with it.
Ow.
On its hips.
I haven't got cryo arrows. Yeah, I really haven't got cryo arrows.
That canister on its belly looks important.
Oh, stick too close to him. Get out of there, Aloy. Ah, get out of there, Aloy. So I don't think that's going to do anything, but I'll try it. Is this killing it? Whoa, okay.
Maybe those carcasses have parts I could use.
Shit a brick. Oh, it's not going to work.
Gotta check the machine carcasses. They might have parts.
Full health will be useful right now. Can I do any health potions? No, I've got a full health. But I can use. I've got a full health potion apparently though. Oh.
Silence!
He's not a happy bunny.
Shadows, kill her.
Really? Really? Into the battle? Now the real robots come to play. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is not going to... Oh, please don't get me into the battle.
Why leave it to them? Come get me yourself!
What the hell's this? Silent.
Silence.
Some sawtooths as well. The crowd are loving it. The crowd are loving this. Oof. But that was tense. That wasn't too bad. I think there was only, what, 2 or 3 deaths there? That boss, which I didn't think was actually all that bad. Get to the chopper!
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's Sacred Mountain would never have given up its secrets.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Not at all. The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duplicated every data file you scanned. Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born. Maybe you'll even learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
No, bro, machines Helis recognized you. Which ones? Hopefully I can ask all these questions.
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my... who almost killed me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Right.
Yeah, I can ask all the questions, thank God.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well. Yet another benefit of monitoring your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome, I guess. How did you track my location when I wasn't wearing a focus?
Oh, no shit. We knew we were going to be.
It doesn't take a genius to surmise that Helis would throw you into the Sun Ring at high noon. I wore out 2 striders getting here in time, but I did. Now be on your way.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparations to make elsewhere.
What kind of... Why do I bother asking? You're not going to tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Carja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
You think of everything, don't you?
One of us has to.
Was that a bit of a digger? A little bit.
When you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a who. Yeah!
Oh. Floating stuff. Graphic glitch. Oh man. Okay. Well, yeah, I can do some of these. Yes, it hasn't unlocked all of those things. Right, so I'm going to quickly zip over here. I can't fast travel. Right, I can't go over there unless I've got that equipped. So, outfits. Cool. Now I should be able to go there. Right. I'm just going to go over here, save, and call it for tonight, because this is quite late. I'm an old man, I can't hack it. Another skill point. She looks good. Quite a cool outfit, that.
There's got to be more to this Uthin story than we're hearing.
Oh. Right, that was a lot of fun. Even though that boss at the end was a little bit on the hectic side, that was actually genuinely pretty fun. So I'm going to have a look and see if there's anyone to raid. Oh, got two of my friends are online. Let's see who's been on longest and who's likely to probably finish sooner. You will bear with me a minute. He's been on for 3 hours. Ask the question whether he's finishing soon. 1 minute.
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Light, has seen him. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
Hello, Matt, sir. How are you?
What to say?
That's Johnny we're listening to.
Yeah, pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Who do you think is behind?
We won't raid him. We'll raid Joe. I want to pass you guys over quite quickly because, like I said, I need to get to sleep. So I'll pass you to Joe as Joe is streaming. So please stay on and join the raid. Thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate you guys being part of the stream as always. I don't know whether I'm going to be back again this week. I've got an awful lot on my plate, hence why I'm so late tonight. I'm hoping I will be back later on this week, but I don't want to guarantee it. But I'll try my very best for you. I really do. And I want to finish, or at least get through more of this game. Whether I'm going to finish it, who knows? But yeah, thank you again for joining. I will hopefully see you again really, really soon. Take care of yourselves, and yeah, be good to one another. All right, bye. You always do that. You're such a git.